Becker's Healthcare in Chicago, this is Healthcare This Week. I'm Lindsay Dunn, Editor-in-Chief of Becker's Hospital Review. Here are 5 of the biggest stories in healthcare for the week of October 28th. The Federal Health Insurance Exchange website, Healthcare.gov, continued having troubles this week. The site crashed again on Sunday, and earlier this week, CMS Administrator Marilyn Taverner and HHS Secretary Kathleen Sebelius were called to testify before House committees on the site's woes. Secretary Sebelius apologized for the site, but promised the problems would be resolved by the end of November. HHS officials weren't the only ones under attack this week. President Obama was criticized for his pledge that people could keep their current health insurance plans under the Affordable Care Act. Several insurers around the country are canceling individual health plans that do not meet minimum benefit level requirements, meaning people with canceled plans will have to get higher cost insurance, but with better coverage. Some good news for those worried about the physician shortage. The number of applicants to medical school reached an all-time high this year. More than 48,000 students applied. However, the Association of American Colleges says a shortage of residency slots continues to impact physician training. The association urged Congress to expand funding for residency training. Also this week, many for-profit hospital operators announced their third quarter earnings. Universal Health Services profits increased 60% to more than $114 million for the quarter. Net revenue totaled $1.8 billion. LifePoint Hospital's profit jumped 71% to nearly $33 million on revenue of nearly $90 million. Earnings for community health systems were less rosy. CHS reported a 91% drop in profit to $4.1 million. Revenue rose 0.2% to $3.22 billion. The company said earnings dropped in part because it set aside funds to cover its planned acquisition of HMA next year and because of the settlement with the Department of Justice over current investigations into the company. Finally, Hospital Corporation of America announced its 2 major private equity investors plan to sell 30 million shares of its common stock. Bain Capital and Kohlberg Kravis Roberts & Co. are expected to net $1.4 billion from the sale. The offering is expected to close today, just 2 business days before the for-profit company is expected to announce its third quarter earnings. That's all for this week's edition of Healthcare This Week. We'll be back next week with 5 news stories impacting our industry.